Hi, it's Ewan here from the2traders.com. I'm just going to run through the portfolio and update from Friday's positions. So it wasn't a very good week for us last week. We lost about 6% on the back end of the week. We were actually up at the start, and most of that 6% was given back profits. So the main positions that went against us were commodities, which we were short on. So in case you're not aware, Steve Bannon got fired, who was the chief strategist of the White House. He wants to start trade war with China. And that caused quite a big rally in commodities on Friday, and they all went against us. So if we just look at the live charts, so I'm going to get oil up on here. And actually, I popped it already here, so here we go. So here's oil. We were short on this from up here, and it was going pretty well. We were up about 100% from initial risk. So that was up about $700 for me, and a few $100s for Johnny as well. But as you can see, it rallied up pretty hard. I think it closed up about 3.6%, and we actually, if I show you this, our actual position closed out a very small loss, so minus $2, which is pretty frustrating, considering it was up $600-700 Friday morning. But it's pretty frustrating to see your profits wiped out. But how you handle that is going to determine whether you're going to be a successful trader or not. And it would be easy for me to dwell on it and affect my trading, but I won't. You see a lot of people that will try and make the money back straight away. From trying to fight the market, and there's a recipe for disaster. So if you haven't done already, make sure you check out our videos and guides on trading psychology, because this is a pretty important part of the kind of game we're playing. And we talk about a lot of these issues. So if you think the market owes you something because you've just had your profits wiped out, then you're probably going to try and overtrade or take bad setups or trade too big, hold on to losing positions. They're all surefire ways to lose money. And so a similar thing happened to us on gold. So if I just pop up gold, you can get these charts on the website, by the way. If you haven't had a look, you go to the live chart section, and we do all of our analysis in here. So yeah, this is gold from Friday. You can see it spiked up to 1300, which is pretty big for when it closed. Actually closed down at 1283. So I actually got stopped out on this one. So you can see here minus 450. I think Johnny lost about 250 as well. So same story again here. We were short. So whereas oil actually stayed up at the end of the day, closed at 3.6%, oil came back and closed down. So this would actually be a profit right now if it hadn't spiked up. But that's just going to happen sometimes. I'm going to say this all the time because it's very important part of trading, is that it's crucial to have a stop loss. Because if this had continued rallying and it had broken out higher, then it would have protected me. And I don't want to spend my entire life watching the price and stressing out, waiting to physically close it. So we had a stop loss in place. The stop loss got hit, unfortunately, but that's going to happen occasionally, and you just got to make sure you don't overreact to it and don't let it affect your trading. It can be frustrating, especially if now this comes down and starts trading down to 1250, which is where we thought it was going to go. Rather than making two and a half thousand, we've lost 500. But that's just going to happen sometimes, and you just got to learn to move on. And I'm going to be interested to see what happens here, actually. If I see it break up, I'm probably going to buy this breakout. Otherwise, I'm probably going to set out of this for now. But I would quite like to see a breakout here, because you can see it's been this kind of consolidating range for quite a while now. And if I change to the weekly, it's probably even clearer here. Yeah, so I spent quite a lot of time in this range here, whereas if you look back to 2012, 2013, you get a nice big drop here, which is a good trend following. And again, if you look for the years 2008, 2012, or even earlier, look at that. If you see it, look at that rally. That's excellent period for a trend following strategy. Whereas this kind of mess here isn't very good, and we get a lot of false breakouts and kind of days like on Friday where the market doesn't know where it's going. So would like to see a breakout here. And hopefully maybe we get another big momentum move where maybe we go to 1900 in the next couple of years, and there'll be a lot of opportunities in there to make money. Whereas just kind of, you can see 2017 is pretty flat, between 1300 and 1200. We don't like those plays. So that's what happened on Friday. Now in terms of looking ahead, we've got no new positions to put on. We're watching all the metals, so gold, silver and palladium, are on our watch list. So if I just flick to palladium, again, if you look at this, we've got a breakout to an all-time high, or nearly an all-time high. See here, so it's kind of gapped up. It would be nice to see this momentum keep going. and we traded some plus 100 because eToro actually stopped trading this. So I think we're already in it, and it's a reasonable profit now, and we're just hoping this rally continues. And then similarly, we were looking at GBP order as well. It looks like it could be bottoming out, but we're not sure how much it's going to keep going. We've made a lot of money on Euro GBP and GBP CHF going short on the pound recently, and the pound just doesn't seem to be able to stop falling. It's just a lot weaker than we expected it to be, but we're going to keep selling to that weakness if it's still going to be there. And with the prospect of a hard Brexit on the corner and growth in the rest of the world, then we could see actually go much lower here. And if we look again at long-term charts, here we go. We can see. I mean, it has been lower than this GBP odd. We could see go maybe to 1.4, especially with what's going on. But I mean, this is a pretty big drop in the last 2 years, from 2.2 to 1.6. Where this is going to keep going much longer, I'm not sure. But if it does break below this recent low of 1.57 area, we'll definitely be selling into this. So that's it for this video. Make sure you check out this latest blog on the site and keep an eye out for the next video. Thanks.